And we'll see some minor warming through Friday. Another low will arrive this weekend. What you can expect for that upcoming weekend, I'll have that for you in just a moment. Ever so slightly, which is going to be great before the big cool down over the weekend. Yes, indeed. But I'll show you that on the 7-day. Right now, let's go ahead and looking at 69 degrees over Long Beach, 67 in Palmdale, 72 in Riverside, and 63 as we take a peek at Oceanside. Looking at the overnight lows, not going to be too terribly bad tonight. Going to see mostly clear skies. It is going to be a little bit breezy. We will see winds mostly out of the northwest. It'll be 55 degrees tonight in Santa Monica, 54 in Hollywood as we head up towards the Lancaster, Palmdale area. We're looking at upper 40s, 47 to be exact. The rest of the area, including the Inland Empire, going to be mostly in the 50s, 50 exactly in Temecula, 55 in Riverside, 54 in San Bernardino, Big Bear 36. And as we take a peek at Irvine, we're looking at 55 for your overnight lows on the 7-day forecast because we need to plan for that weekend, right? We're looking at breezy conditions tomorrow as we take a look at Friday. Friday night into Saturday morning, we'll start to see that patchy fog, increasing clouds by the afternoon into Sunday morning. And in fact, by Sunday morning, we actually do see the chance of maybe a drizzle or two, if not a chance of showers. We're talking 20%, and that's mostly because that area of low pressure is going to stall. And then by early next week, we start to see a little warming trend by Wednesday as another ridge of high pressure makes its way into the region. The rest of your 7-day forecast coming up in just a little bit. Guys, back to you. All right, Vera. And this afternoon, it was a little bit too windy. We had nice fair weather. What's in store for tomorrow? I'll have that for you coming up.
And the 7-day. Hi, Vera.
Hi, Micah. Good evening, everyone. As we take a look over downtown Los Angeles, we have a few cirrostratus clouds up in the sky, and tomorrow, though, things are going to be very nice. We're going to see a slight warm-up as we see another ridge of high pressure continue to build. It's going to be a weak one. In fact, here's that area of low pressure that brought cooler temperatures yesterday. It's going to continue to move to the east, and as it does, we're going to see a little bump up in the pressure, and that's why things are going to warm up by a few degrees tomorrow. But over the weekend, that is going to change. See this big low here? It's building out of the Gulf of Alaska. It's going to track south into our region, and as it does, it is going to stall out over the weekend. It'll bring more clouds, cooler temperatures, some fog, and believe it or not, drizzle, and possibly even a 20% chance of showers, especially if you're in Ventura County, maybe the West San Fernando Valley. In the meantime, though, let's talk about what we did today. It was a little bit warmer than it was yesterday by about almost 6 degrees. 74, the average this time of year is right around 77. So again, slightly below average, but it was warmer than yesterday, so we'll take it. Right now, 76 degrees in Burbank, 69 for Santa Ana. Chino, we're looking at 72 degrees for you and 65 for Oxnard. The highs tomorrow are going to be even warmer than they were today. We're talking low 80s for much of the Inland Empire, 83 in Riverside, 82 in Chino, 75 if you are in Irvine, and 67 as we take a look at the higher elevations like Wrightwood, 70 exactly in Oxnard as we continue to track down the coast, 69 in Newport Beach, and as we head inland, we're talking low 80s for Pomona, Palmdale, as well as Lancaster and even the Ojai Valley. Going to warm up to right around 81 degrees. On the 7-day forecast, if you live along the coast, plenty of sunshine tomorrow. Temperatures are going to warm up to 69 degrees. Fog Saturday night into Sunday, Sunday into Monday. And again, maybe a little bit of drizzle, especially Sunday morning. As we take a look at Monday, we'll see another minor disturbance work its way in. So temperatures will remain in the upper 60s through the middle of next week. San Fernando Valley, San Gabriel Valley, we're also going to see breezy conditions for you tomorrow. 81 degrees. It's going to be the warmest day of the week. Beautiful. And then again, that system is going to stall out over the weekend, and we could see maybe a shower or two, especially along the foothills of the San Fernando and the San Gabriel Valley. 79 by Tuesday. So it'll be a nice warm up. All right, let's look at your 7-day forecast. Michael, we'll be right back with more.
Always a threat when you talk about fire. Here's meteorologist Vera Jimenez.
Indeed, Mike, and in fact, this afternoon we're a little bit fortunate that we were dealing with southwesterly flow, which means winds moving from the oceans towards the Pacific, and as they head over the mountains, that's when they warm up. So it's actually east of the mountains where they see the greatest danger. Generally, during the dry season, which happens to be between July and October, that's when we deal with the Santa Ana winds that move from the mountains towards the Pacific, and as they do, they warm up compressionally, and we see the greatest risk of those fires west of the mountains, where the brush is dry, and it's dry, and the humidity levels also tend to be dry this time of year, again, because there isn't a lot of moisture and all the heating up. So a little bit of good news in terms of that because we weren't dealing with any of that this afternoon. But what's expected on the 7-day forecast, more moisture in the atmosphere could possibly produce some showers. And that's it for now. Cher, back to you.
All right, Vera.
And tonight, mostly clear. Tomorrow, sunny and warmer, but the weekend could be cold and wet. I'll have the details coming up. How'd you guys like today, by the way?
It was beautiful.
But before we get to that, let's get to our weather picture. Outside, where we have mostly clear skies tonight, temperatures are going to be mostly in the 40s and 50s as we take a look at the overnight lows. But right now, how about the current temperatures? 67 degrees over Burbank, 61 in Santa Ana, 61 in Chino as well, and 59 in Oxnard. As we take a look at that satellite radar picture, there's that low. It's continuing to track to the east. So tomorrow, we're going to see a slight increase in the pressure, and that always warms up the temperatures and also gives us clear skies. But before we get too excited about the warmer conditions tomorrow, we have to think about this. This is an area of low pressure developing over the Gulf of Alaska. It's going to move south into the region, and as it does, it is going to bring cooler temperatures. It's going to bring breezy conditions and drizzle, and dare I say, yes, look at that green and yellow. You know what that means? A slight chance of maybe some showers. But this is the microcast, and as we put it into motion, you can see this is Saturday morning at 8:10 in the morning, and you can see that it pretty much starts to move into the region. This is right around Point Conception. It's going to stall out there, and it's just going to park, and it's not going to move. It likes it there, and you can see that by Saturday afternoon at 4 o'clock, it's going to actually start to diminish. It may reorganize again Sunday morning, early Sunday morning, Saturday night into Sunday morning, but it looks like we're going to see mostly drizzle from this, and again, maybe a sprinkle or two, Santa Barbara, Ventura, maybe even into the West San Fernando Valley. All right, but tomorrow, let's talk about tomorrow because it's Friday, right? We're excited. Temperature peak at Riverside, 81 in Ontario and 75 in Irvine. How about the coastline? If you're going out to the beach, low 70s for almost everyone. As we move inland, those temperatures will warm up, like 78 in Burbank, 79 in El Monte, and 81 in Pomona. All right, take a peek so you can start making your plans. 7-day forecast.